Welcome everyone. Today we'll have a special patch 1.6 maintenance countdown and also tips and also guides video. In this video, we'll have a look at the exact countdown for the patch 1.6 maintenance when it starts and also when it finishes. We'll also be looking into a number of tips before and after the patch maintenance, including the promo code that will be available very soon on the 9th of June. We'll go through the features that will become available after maintenance, and also what are the things we can prepare now for the 640 Primogems, and what are guides for that one, what are the dates for patch 1.6 events, what are the timings for those events, and what are the upcoming events. We'll also have a look at the things we should do before 1.6 and how to prepare for those for the best efficiency to get more Primogems. Finally, we'll go through the tips after the patch maintenance with the limited time areas with all the quests that will become available with the Archon quest and also a number of world quests that is available. So keep a track of those if you guys want more experience and also more loot. We'll have a look at the precious items, we'll have a look at the puzzles, we'll have a look at other reminders for the use of the parametric transformer, and also some of the general tips with testing all the characters and be aware of the abnormal energy. So there's a lot we want to go through to prepare for patch 1.6. Very excited for the maintenance, and let's go through the patch countdowns first. Now coming over to our first countdown for the patch maintenance start. I'll have those available for you guys in the links below, so you can have the exact countdown when the patch maintenance starts. Now by the time this video is posted, likely we'll have about 10 to 8 hours before the patch starts, and there's a few things we can do before it starts. So the first one is when the patch maintenance starts and you get to see the background, we get to go outside for a bit to rest a bit. And if we come to the second countdown timer, this is when the maintenance ends. Notice how I got a countdown and also the background with money splashing everywhere. So this one is about 5 hours after the maintenance starts. Notice there's 5 hours of difference. And usually it might happen a little earlier, maybe the patch will finish about 4 hours and also 15 minutes each, but this is the final countdown for the patch maintenance. If the patch maintenance takes longer, you'll be 60 Primogems per hour extra for the maintenance compensation. So make sure you guys have a look at the links below for those two exact countdown timers. Also make sure you have pre-download the game, because on the PC version, it is about 8 GB of the size to preload. This is because if you try to download the game when the patch is maintenance and after the maintenance, you might have a peak traffic with everybody trying to download at the same time, and this might lower your speed of downloading. So make sure you download those 8 GB or maybe 1 GB on your mobile phone before the patch starts to maintenance. And this is a really good idea to get ahead of the crowd and also to play the game when the patch comes out. Now some of you might have seen a previous video about the upcoming promo code. This is because Genshin Impact is celebrating joining the Epic Store on the 9th of June. And currently, I have just checked this code. It is still not available for today, which is the 8th of June, by the time of the recording of this video. But by the time we get the video posted on the 9th of June, when you look at the countdown timers, make sure you try this promo code in your particular account. And this might provide us with more Primogems or more rewards from the Epic Store. So this is the pre-release promo code that was officially released then deleted. So we got hold of this and it is not available until the 9th of June. So this is really nice, and I want to highlight this one with you guys in case there's limitations of number of claims or if there's like an expiry date for this one. So make sure you grab this one after the patch or before the patch. Now coming over to a second part of the video, which are the highlights of patch 1.6. What are the things we should be aware of and how do we get and also focus on the Primogems in the game. The first thing I want to highlight with you guys is that the developers have highlighted this one, that islands for patch 1.6 is a limited area or limited time area. So this will expire after the patch 1.6. And it is quite important because they're telling us it would no longer be available with the treasure chests, the materials, and also the quests, also rewards. So there's a lot of things we want to look for in those islands. And the first thing is, we should aim to have enough time to play this particular new zone by the time the patch ends. I know we still got 42 days, but I just want to let you know it's quite important. Those new special materials can be found on the next patch, and this is pretty much Inazuma patch with a new zone. Now the next thing I want to focus on is the new features for the character moving, and this feature will provide us a total of 640 Primogems, because currently each of the characters have 2 favorite sets. In order to get those 20 Primogems per character, you have to craft those particular favorite sets for those characters. There will be 32 total characters in patch 1.6. And in order to give you guys a detailed guide of how to craft those sets for the characters, we have a few more instructions and also tips over here to go through that, because some of those special character sets can work for multiple characters. So that means if you craft this particular set, you can get 20 Primogems from all 5 of those characters. So it's like 1 crafting for 5 users, so 5 times the value. So make sure you guys also have a look at the links from Honey Hunters with what are the character sets for each of the characters for those 20 Primogems. I do think if you guys are free before the patch maintenance, this may be a really good time to prepare and loot those 640 Primogems, because after the patch, you'll be looking for those materials anyways, so it's better to craft those for the characters you have and also plan ahead. Now, some of the viewers have been asking me about the upcoming events and also the dates for patch 2.6 to better plan the Primogems and also the time. So currently, we do have information from official source about the patch 1.6 with a major clear event for the Summer Island Adventures. We also have the official post on this one if you guys want to look into details. We also have information on the Echoing Tales event for the free Barber skin and also over 240 Primogems, also the Jin skin with the details. There's also another piece of information that was released during the patch notes about the 25th of June, where the special Vigor Bond event about the special boss challenge will be released, and this will be released for about 2 weeks by the looks of it. And more of the events are not yet released, so currently those are the official information on upcoming events. So once the patch comes live, we'll have the Klee Special Island, which will come into 4 different chapters and also 4 different challenges and also events. And if you guys want to read more on the official information, I'll have the official post available for you guys for the details. We do get more Primogems in each of the stages and also free weapon and also a lot of materials. There's also the official information on the free Barber skin event, which will provide us at least 240 Primogems. So if you guys want to look at that official post, I'll have that in the links for you guys as well. So the biggest highlight will be the free Barber skin after 7 days and also the 240 Primogems. Now currently, the special Jin discount will also become available after the patch update. This will end on the 19th of July, and the full price for the Jin skin will be 1,680 Genesis crystals. This is discounted to 1,350. We do have a video which I showed you guys the detailed calculations if you do have the double recharge, how to get this one in the most cost-effective way, and how to buy 6 or 5 of the monthly card to get this one, and also get over 10,000 Primogems. So we do have a video on this one. I'll have the links available for you guys to have a look at this one and how to get the Jin skin if you're planning to purchase this one. And because there will be more events that's coming, there is likely going to be 3 more patch 1.6 events and maybe web events that will be coming. When they become available, if we get to see the Primogems, I'll make a special video on this one to count all the free Primogems. Because we know there's new characters coming with 1.7, Yumiya, Ayaka, and also Saru, there's a lot of new characters that is coming, so we want to keep a track of those Primogems. Now coming over to some of the tips before the patch 1.6 maintenance. So as you guys have heard earlier, I have found the guide on Honey Hunters about how to craft items of the furniture sets for multiple characters so they can move into the housing system and also we can get the reward for them. Currently, for each of the furniture set, it works for multiple characters. For example, this particular set with Aminus Whispering of Wind. This works for Noel, Barber, and also for Eula. So if you craft a particular set, you can technically get multiple rewards from different characters. So what I recommend is search on Honey Hunters with a find hotkey and search for the characters you have. And if you happen to have multiple characters for one particular set, work on that set and get at least 20 Primogems from each of the characters. And one of the best set I saw is actually this particular set to get 5 times the value. So if we craft this Glittering Street set, we can get all 5 of the rewards from those characters: Kachin, Zhongli, Neguan, Xinchu, and also Yanfi. They are all from Ling Harbor, and make sure you double check the particular set and also the characters you have. So I think this is really rewarding because we can plan ahead and collect over 640 Primogems depending on the characters we have in the game. Now if you haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so. Make sure you also turn the bell on for the latest news as I find more of them for us. You can see that we're really dedicated for Genshin Impact. We'll have builds, guides, tips, news, and events updates for everything that's Genshin Impact related. Now we also have some of the common tips before every maintenance. The first one is quite straightforward. We know there will be a new battle pass, so make sure we don't kill the weekly boss until the battle pass comes out. You can still kill those weekly boss after the battle pass comes out for the particular quest, but it's just more efficient if you don't kill them at the start of the week. We should also make sure before the maintenance we spend at least 40 resin within the game. Because the maintenance is about 5 hours, this will provide us with 7.5 resin per hour, and this way we have enough time to get additional reasons while the patch is on maintenance. We can also send our characters on expeditions for over 5 hours. And also make sure we craft the 30 available daily weapon enhancements before the daily reset. So for those particular weapon enhancements at the blacksmith, we can craft a maximum of 30 a day. And in case your daily reset is happening during the maintenance, make sure you craft those in case you get new weapons and also for the new characters as we go into the next patch. Now coming over to our tips and also guides after patch 1.6 and also the mistakes to avoid. We have talked about this, so make sure you guys understand the patch 1.6 islands and also new zones are the limited time areas. So make sure if you're planning to explore anywhere in the game, make sure you explore over there first. And also mark down on your map the treasure chests and also the puzzles you're unable to solve. This is because if this particular area disappears, you'll permanently lose those rewards and also those quests. And this is why it is quite important for me to highlight all the new quests first, and this way we can do all of them before the area expires. So coming over to the new Archon and also the Rock quest for extra loots. The Archon quest that will be added to the game will be this one, the Autumn Rains, also the Scarlet Leaves. This will be having to do with Bidu and also Kazuha. But there's also a number of the patch 1.6 World quest. I have listed all of them over here for you guys, so make sure you have a look at this one and even search for the names if you haven't done those. Because what I'm worried is, by the time the 1.6 expired, if you haven't done any of those quests, you'll permanently lose the reward and also miss the experience for not doing those quests. There's about 8 of them, so when the patch comes available, there will be 7 of them that will be available. After that, there will be 1 more quest that will be coming. And those are coming from the official patch notes. So I made a small summary over here to find all the quests first and have a look at the quests you'll be doing for patch 1.6. If you do miss any of them, make sure you search on the wiki to see how to start this quest and how to complete this one to get more rewards. Now after patch 1.6, there will also be some of the purchase items, also loots and also Primogems that will become available. There will be a new gadget called the Wind Blast Hepston. I'm currently not sure what does this gadget do and how do we use this one. Maybe this is like a special musical instrument, or maybe it has to do with the festivals. But what is important is, there is at least over 16 of the new achievements that is available. We do have an Excel summary guide for this one. And I'll make sure to include this particular Excel guide in the links below for you guys, so make sure you keep a track of those 16 achievements that's added in patch 1.6. Because in case some of those achievements are requiring the island, also new zones, make sure you do those ahead and make sure you grab those 120 Primogems that is coming from those achievements. Now we mentioned earlier about marking down the puzzles and also the chests in patch 1.6 islands. If we can't solve those, make sure you mark those down and let me know as well, maybe on Discord, maybe on Twitter, or maybe in the comments below. So what I'll do is, I'll be having a look at those, and for the most difficult ones, I'll be making a special guide video to find all the puzzles, all the chests, and all the Primogems on this particular limited island. Because we know this island will expire in 42 days. So I want to get everything that is free to play, that's rewarding, that's, puzzles, Primogems. I want to get everything that's available for us and grab those before this one expires. So I'll be looking around for all the guides, all the information on those, and make a special guide for us as we go. Now the 5th point is quite interesting. I keep looking into my inventory. I was like, why is this paramedic transformer not on cooldown? What am I doing? So this one goes on cooldown every 7 days. We do have a video guide on the best loots to put in this paramedic transformer, over 3000 results of the best materials you can get out of it. I'll also have this video available for you guys in case you're not sure about this one. So make sure you use this one every 7 days, because we do get about 40 resin worth of value every 7 days. And also, if you guys haven't been checking on the miHoYo web check-in event, make sure you check in for those. This is a monthly check-in event that provides 20 Primogems per 7 days for the first 21 days. So it's about 60 Primogems for a month. I know guys, it's not much, but it's something. Those are the things I usually forget. And after each patch, I usually try to remind us to do those, and eventually I forget about them again. So make sure you remember those and get those little rewards and also Primogems, also resins out of those. Now finally, for the friends that is planning to summon Klee on her rerun banner, make sure guys, don't get too excited, make sure you try Klee out in the test runs before you summon for her, because she is a very strange DPS. Not like the other DPS like Hu Tao, like the Luke, she actually have a different set of mechanics. She is very fragile, she is prone to interruptions, she can deal a lot of damage with a charge attack, and her burst ultimate does not do damage right away. It is a delayed damage over time. So make sure you test her out and to see if you like her or not. I mean, if you're going for the characters and if you really love Klee, that is fine. But if you want to see how strong she is, make sure you test her out. She is one of the special DPS characters that can be a little different to most other characters. And also keep in mind guys, when you're testing out characters, you do gain a abnormal amount of energy gain during the test runs. This was stated in the patch notes. I mean, this is good to test more burst abilities, but also when you play normally, you don't get this much energy, so keep in mind of this while you're testing new characters. Now, as we always say with each of the new patch, keep in mind guys, make sure you set a budget and also don't get caught up with the patch 1.6 update hype. Usually with new updates, you get to see new videos, new Reddit posts, new Twitters, and everywhere on social media, you get to see someone getting luckier and also, getting the 5-star weapons, characters. Make sure you don't get caught up in those and don't get into the mindset of trying to spend and try to be happy. Make sure you have a budget and also don't overspend. Because, as we know, there's also new characters that is coming in patch 1.7. There's even official teasers with Yumiya, Ayaka, and also Saru. We know Electro Archon is coming with Inazuma. We know there might be Saruman, there may be a lot of characters. So make sure you guys have a budget for patch 1.6 and don't overspend. I never want to encourage you guys to spend too much money in a gacha game, because we know there will always be new characters and also reruns that's coming. And that is why I'm always excited to look for new Primogems, new events, new promo codes, and also new loots in the game. And let me know what you guys think about the particular patch for patch 1.6. What are the things you're most excited in? And feel free to let us know in the comments below if you do run into puzzles or into treasure chests that you cannot solve. And we'll try to work together to make a special guide for everyone to grab all of those rewards in 1.6, the limited time island. I know, right? It's so strange. And also, make sure you guys remember to use this particular promo code by the time the patch comes out. I do believe this will become available on the 9th of June. And also, don't forget those 640 Primogems. I know guys, I'm super excited for more Primogems and also free currencies in each of the patch. And as we find more of those in patch 1.6, we'll definitely make more videos on those, covering everything that's available in the game. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.